All right, morning, y'all. It is Friday. We are in Lake Tahoe for Powerlifting American Nationals. So it's about 6 a.m. I don't compete until Sunday, but John Tong competes this morning, and he got in last night. And from Reno to Lake Tahoe is about an hour drive, and he got in late, and he has to come in the morning. So I'm just gonna make sure he's good and make sure LS is with us, so that way we don't have any issues. Let's go check. Let's go see if he's awake. All right, so John Tong is awake.
Hello.
We thought that he had an early session. For some reason, I thought that he was supposed to weigh in at 6 and lift at 8, and we were running behind. But he actually doesn't lift until 10:45 or 10,
10.
and then weigh-ins at 8. We usually have a 2-hour weigh-in. So the biggest issue with John was we were worried about his weight. So he came in late last night, and I brought him 2 sandwiches, waters, whatever he needed, so he didn't have to worry about it. And he was worried about weight, but he weighs in right under 83, so he's fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
So now we're just chilling, waiting for registration to open up so he can grab his lanyard, and then we will go in the back and check his rack heights, and then hopefully LS shows up in time. Because if not, then I will be handling him.
LS did show up, and I ended up taking my leave to walk with Kim and her family around town and explore. There's a lot of lodging here in South Lake Tahoe, so next time if we decide to come, we're going to try out one of these different places instead. Anyways, the area which we were walking to is called Heavenly Village. They have a gondola that takes you up to the top of the mountain. Around the gondola, there were various shops and restaurants that you can go to. Across the street, there was a Target, and in that shopping center was a Vietnamese restaurant called Lotus Pho. Super delicious, so please stop by there if you're near the area.
Why don't we live here? They have a Costco about an hour away, so they limit us from spending money. They have Lotus Pho. Yeah, it's 8:45. That big ass clock. But I got to pick up the tickets. Nice.
On our way up to the top of the mountain, halfway up, there is an observation deck that gives you a beautiful view of the lake. Now, if you plan to ride the gondola in Heavenly Village, just keep in mind that to get to the observation deck, it's only on the way up and not on the way down. And if it's cold, please be sure to bring wind-resistant clothing.
Super high.
So I didn't bring any wind-resistant clothing due to my ignorance, and I couldn't stay up at the top of the mountain very long. So only thing that was keeping me alive was a set of hot hands that Kim gave me. Now, on a positive note, on the way down, we got a gondola to ourselves and enjoyed the beautiful view on our descent. Another side note that you should keep in mind if you want to ride the gondola in Heavenly Village is if it's very windy that day, the gondola will not operate, which we were very lucky because the following day it was closed due to the wind. So keep that in mind if you plan to visit South Lake Tahoe. I've been enjoying golf that I wanted to stop by Edgewood Golf Course, but the course was closed during the season and we wanted to finish the day by the lake since we wouldn't have another free day. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. The next video is my meet, and I will see y'all later.